Move, move, move! Get in position! First rank fire, second rank fire! It's time for Combat Patrol Carnage! Hello everyone and welcome back to our final video for issues 73 and 74, where we're going to cover our gaming articles in this video. We've got a few pages adding to the campaign, as we now have the Astra Militarum pages for certain factions, as well as the Astra Militarum pages of their own. And of course we have our latest scenario where we get to try out Cadians. So we're trying out Cadians with the command squad in tow, and we get to try out their awesome abilities, the voice of command, which allows you to give orders to your infantry units from your commander. It's a pretty good rule. As you guessed from the intro, there's a couple of them in there. There's move, 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 which makes them move faster. There's first rank fire, second rank fire, which makes them a little bit better at shooting. And of course we've got go to ground, which allows them to duck and cover. So we'll try these out in a scenario as we're facing off against some uprising, disgruntled mining workers. I wonder who they are. So let's head to the table. But before we do, don't forget to, of course, do all the usual. Like this video if you're enjoying the content, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and drop me a comment down below. I love hearing back from you guys, especially about what you're doing in your hobby, and of course, how you're getting on with your combat patrol. Finally, Combat Patrol Carnage is proudly sponsored by warbay.shop. Your one-stop supply for all your hobby needs. They stock everything you need for getting started and expanding your forces, adding that final colourful flair, and of course they stock Combat Patrol magazine. So if there's certain issues you're looking for, check them out, they might just have the ones you're looking for. Link as usual in the video description, and you might find your next hobby project at a bit of a discount. Right, let's head to the table and take cover! Enemy fire incoming! Hello everyone and welcome back to issue 73 and 74 of Combat Patrol magazine. This is our final time diving into these two issues, as we have pages for our campaign to look at. Plus we're going to try out our Cadian infantry squad alongside their command in a scenario featuring the Gene Stealer cults and the Astra Militarum army special rule. So without further ado, let's put these guys off to the side and we can dive into issue 73. So into issue 73 we go past our build guide, past our lore and naming articles, and here we are at our campaign page. Page 25, Eldari versus Astra Militarum. The Eldari continue to scour the sector in search of their lost kin, while the Astra Militarum have a sworn duty to protect this system from any invaders. Conflict is an inevitability as both forces mobilize. So we're fighting on the display of might here. So our 5 objectives: edge to edge deployment zones, so short edge to short edge deployment zones. And yeah, pretty cool. Fighting display of might as usual, showing which one is the most mightiest of all. And then we got our victory pages on the reverse there. And really, that is it. Okay, I thought there was another page. So, well, that's it for issue 73. Short and sweet. And into issue 74. So we got a bit more in here because we have our scenario. So in we go, past our paint guide, which has fallen to pieces. Past our lore and our latest squad's unit. Here we have a page for the campaign, Astra Militarum versus Chaos Space Marines. Since the fall of Cadia, the Chaos Space Marines have rampaged across the Imperium, leaving devastation in their wake. But the brave soldiers of the Astra Militarum stand ready to face them and continue the fight. We're playing good old classic Clash of Patrols here, and someone's busted out the red ink instead of the black ink for the arrows. But we're on the Dawn of War deployment, so long edge to long edge. 4 objectives spread across the centre of the battlefield, 12 inches apart there, 20 inches apart there. And yeah, should be a fun little mission. We've got the Astra Militarum against the Chaos as usual there. And of course we've got our victory conditions here. mission outcome, where to go to next, and if this is the final mission you've played, this is your victory campaign, or campaign victory, should I say. So, moving into scenario 45, gaining ground. A patrol of Cadian shock troopers have been dispatched to investigate reports of traitor activity, only to come under attack from the Xenos corrupted zealots of the Gene-Stealer cults. The regimental standard is unfurled and the commander barks the order, open fire. How to play. To play gaining ground, set up 2 battle mats and 3 objective markers as shown on the map on the next page. Take it in turns to place a total of 4 terrain cards. The Ashen Minotaur player takes 2 units of 10 Cadian shock troops and 1 command squad of 5 models. The command squad must be attached to one of the Cadian shock troops. The Gene-Stealer cults player takes 2 units of neophyte hybrids and 1 magus. The magus must be attached to one of the neophyte hybrid units. Deployment. The Ashen Minotaur player places their units in the Ashen Minotaur deployment zone. Next, the Gene-Stealer cult player places their units in the Gene-Stealer cult's deployment zone. Players roll off to decide who takes the first turn. Neither player may take enhancements or secondaries in this scenario. How to win. At the end of each player's command phase, the player whose turn it is scores a victory point for each objective marker they control. Battle ends after 4 rounds. The player with the most points is the winner. So we've got our battlefield here, 2 mats 3 and 4, 3 objective markers in a diagonal, and we've got our deployment zones. We've got a reminder here, rule for the regimental standard. The regimental standard ability helps units to control objectives more easily. If the Ashen Minotaur command squad has a veteran guardsman model with a regimental standard on the battlefield, models in that unit and in units they are attached to gain +1 to their objective controlled characteristic. In this example, the Gene-Stealer cult units have a combined objective control score of 13. Meanwhile, the Ashen Minotaur models have a modified combined objective control score of 7. However, because the unit has its regimental standard, each of the models in that unit gain +1 to their OC characteristic. This gives them a total of 14, meaning they succeed in controlling the objective. Next up, we have coverage for the Voice of Command rule. The Cadian commander in your command squad has the officer keyword. Using the Voice of Command ability, they can issue orders to friendly units that have the regiment keyword in the Militarum command phase. The Cadian commander can issue 1 order to any eligible unit within 6 inches. Each order's effect lasts until the beginning of your next command phase. Move, move, move. This order allows the received unit to move harder and faster, giving them the chance to race towards an objective or storm an enemy position. When a unit receives this order, the Ashen Minotaur player adds 3 inches to the move characteristic of this unit. The order only affects movements based on the move characteristic. It has no effect on a charge roll. So in this example, the Cadian infantry squad here boosts its move from 6 up to 9 as they head towards the objective there. Take aim. This order grants a boost to the unit's firepower and increases the chance of hitting the foe. This is ideal when attempting to clear an objective marker and capture ground, or to simply destroy the enemies of the Emperor. When a unit receives this order, the Ashen Minotaur player can add 1 to the ballistic skill characteristic of the unit's ranged weapons. So in this case here, the plasma gun is the only guy left in the squad, and he has got +1 to his ballistic skill, which should go from a 4 to a 3+. Then we have finally take cover. So this order grants a unit a better chance of surviving an enemy attack or barrage. When a unit receives the order, the Ashen Minotaur player can improve the save of models in the unit by 1 to a maximum of 3+. Remember, to improve the save characteristic, you take 1 away from it rather than adding to it. So we take 1 away from the 5+, giving them a 4+ armor save for the shock troopers there. Right, over the pages are victory conditions. So I think the best thing to do is we can try out our regimental abilities and we'll get on with our battle. So I'll set the battlefield up and we'll be right back. Right, here we are then, all set up, ready to play, gaining ground. And we've got quite an interesting battlefield. So we've got crater, blocking terrain, and it's classed as blocking terrain, but really it's kind of just debris. And we've got our 3 objectives across the centre there. 10-man squad of Cadians there, 15-man there, so that's the 10-man infantry plus the 5-man in command. And we got 10 Tissot cultists up there, plus 10 down here with the mages. So we get to try out our voice of command ability with 3 options there. So we've got move, 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 take aim, and take cover. I believe these are the full accessed ones for the combat patrol. There are others that are kind of a bit more powerful and make guard a real terror on the tabletop. But right, let's get to it. So we've got to roll off to see who gets first turns. Let's bring in our dice tray. That's a tie, 2 and 2. Ooh, and the Tissot Colts get it with a 2, so it's over to their turn 1. So, up to movement then. We've all moved forward just as standard, so we get in position for later. We're going to hold back with this unit for the moment and not fire, but we'll fire up with our second unit. So, first off, we've got our heavy stubber, which isn't 18, I don't think. No. Oh, actually. Just out. So 3 shots, hitting on 4s. That's 2. And strength 4, toughness 3, freeze. Only the 1. No AP, so we get our Cadian save of 5+. No, 1 dropped already. Then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 firearms. Out of range for rapid fire. So just standard shots at 6s. No, it's not 6s. 4s even. So only the 2. And shrink 3, tough 3, 4s. Only the 1. Again, a 5-up save for the Cadians. And another 1 bite to dust. We have got the seismic cannon that can fire, so 4 shots there. We're not within 12 for rapid fire. And we move, so we hit on 5s. Just the 1. This is strength 6, so it's 2s to wound, and it wounds. And -1, so a 6-up save. Nope, that's a 4. Oh dear, we've lost 3 guys already from that squad. And with that, that's all we can do. How do we score points? End of the player's command phase. So we weren't on any objectives in our command phase, so we didn't score any points. With that, it's over to the Astra Militarum first turn. And what we're going to do, we're going to go with... I think take aim, and we're going to target this squad up here, get some good shooting out of them. So they're within 6. Oh, that's annoying. I was hoping I was. I should have measured more. Actually, I would have been within 6 if I hadn't tipped these guys off the end. We'll put 1 guy back and take him. So there, we'll say we are within 6 just for the purposes of the mission. So we are going to take aim, and we're going to move forward enough, 6 inches there, just to get in range. So I'll go to the movement phase and I'll be right back. So we have advanced with commander squad down here, just so they can get up and around to the objective for the next turn. And these guys here are going to make use of their +1 skill and take aim. So we've got melter gun hitting on a 3. Hits. And we'll kill a 2. It does. I think we're a little bit out of range for the flamer. Yeah, only 12 inches. Let's double check. Nope, we're in just for the sergeant. D6 flamer shots for 3. Doesn't matter about ballistic skill here, so strength 4. Toughness 3 of the cultists. Freeze to wound, 2 of them. No AP, so 5 up save. Made 1, failed 1. Then we've got the flameless in range as a sergeant's pistol. No, so just 1, 2, 3, 4 rapid las guns. And 2 of those are rapid fire. So 4 from the front and 2 from the back. 6 in total. Hitting all 3s. Ouch, not the best. Wounding on strength 3, toughness 3, 4s. Hey, all 4 did wound though. No AP. So 5 up, save on the Genius of the Cultists. Made 2, 1 down. Now 3 for 3 at least so far. And with that, it's over to Genius of the Cult's turn 2. So we've managed to score a single point for controlling 1 objective, and now it's time for us to get onto the second objective. So with that, there's nothing else we can do in the command phase, so it's straight over to movement, so we'll get that done just right now. So the only unit we've moved with is the big unit, as we wanted to get within range of the objective there. And we'll open up with everything on that poor Cadian squad. So we'll start with, let's do the squad that hasn't moved, so we get full power out of the seismic cannon. Are we 12 now? No, still short. So still only 4 shots, but this time we hit on 4s, not 5s, and we've only got 1 shot. So that means we wound on a 2. We do. -1, so 6 up, save. Oh, close. But no cigar this time. We then got heavy stubber, so we should be in rapid fire this time. They've come closer to us. So yeah, definitely rapid fire. So that's a rapid fire 3 weapons, so it gives us 6 shots. And we only hit twice. Wounding on strength 4, so freeze. That's 2 of them. 5 up save this time. Yeah, it made 1. 1 dead though. Then we've got Weber, which is out of range. But the rest of our guns, pistols in, and nothing else is rapid fire. So we've got 3 firearm shots, hitting on 4s for 2, wounding on 4s for 1. And then leader's pistol hitting on a 4. No. So 5 up armor save. No. Oh dear, this squad is going to get obliterated. And yet we've still got this squad to fire here. So this time we should be rapid fire for that. So that is a rapid fire 2 weapon, giving us 6 shots with the seismic cannon. Hitting on 5s because we moved. Just a 2. Ow. Wounding on 3 2s because it's double. 2 of them. -1, so 6 of armor. Nope. Dead and dead. Then we've got heavy stubber, which are in rapid fire, so 6 shots again, hitting on 4s. Ooh. Missed only 2. Wounding on 4s. Just a 1. 5 up. No. Melter gun gone. Not looking good for our Cadian squad. And we were 12 of that, so yeah, we're in range of the weather. D6 shots for 4. And strength 2, toughness 3, 5s. Nothing. So we got 1, 2. No, just a 1. 1 rapid fire auto gun, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hitting on 4s, wounding on 4s. Wow, that's 4 wounds. I think our sergeant is going down. Ooh, he tanked him. Got 2 saves. That was a 5 to knock over. But we got 2 fails as well. So bye-bye our first squad. Oh dear. And with that, the Genius of the Cots have nothing to do, so it's over to Cadian's turn 1, and they will also score a single command point because they have, or not command point, victory point, as they have 1 objective. And the commander can issue an order to their own squad because they are issuing it to the entire squad, which gains all keywords, so they have the regiment keyword. And they do count as being within 6 inches of themselves. And I think again we will go with the take aim. We're not going to move terribly too much. I think just enough. Actually, I might need to move some people more than others. So be right back. So that is time to open in the firing, as they say. No, they don't say that. That's just stupid. Time to open fire. That's more like it. So let's get the drum-fed autogun. So 2 attacks, no special abilities. Hits on a 4 normally, but take aim gives us a 3+, and both shots miss. Okay. We'll go with a frag shot, so D3 plus 5, 10, so that'll be +2. Ooh, maximum. So 5 shots of the frag. Hits on 3s. 2 of them, strength 4, toughness 3, 3s. Both of them. No AP, but 5 up saves. No. 2 dead. We're going to kill off him to take away the rapid fire. And this guy at the back. So some are still going to get rapid fire. But it's now less than it would have been. So yeah, we've lost 1, 2, 3 guys. Actually, that's a bolt pistol there. So he is just in range still. Let's do him before he gets out of range. So the bolt pistol from the command squad. I can't wait for the next delivery when we have the data cards of these guys. So bolt pistol will hit on a 3+. It does. Strength 4, tough 3, 3s. No. We've got then plasma pistols out of range, so it's 1, 2, 3 las guns from the command squad. 1 gets rapid fire, so these hit on 3s, wounding on 4s, just 1, 5 up save, made. Then we got 1, 2 normal shooting las guns, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rapid firing las guns, total of 12 shots. Hitting on 3s. Pretty good without the +1. Wounding on 4s. Not bad. 5 in total. 5 5+ saves. Made 2, 3 go down. Bang, bang, and bang. But we still have the plasma gun, which is rapid fire range, so we go standard shot, I think, so 2 shots for that. Hitting on 3s, both hit. Wounding on 2s, both wound. And AP -2, so no save whatsoever. So we'll lose the Weber and the icon. And that's going to be a battle shock test for them. And with that, it'll be over to Gene Stickolt's turn 3. So the important bit is the battleship test here. And they wave pass. So that means they'll score 2 points, putting them to 3. Ooh. I'm going to move around here a little bit so we crowd the objective a bit better. Those guys will sit back. And we can reach with their long range weapons at least. So over to shooting. 4 shots then from the seismic cannon. And we stood still, so we hit on 4s. For 3, wounding on 2s, so we shrink 6, just the 2. -1, so 6 up armour. Made 1, failed 1, 5, 6 up feel no pain, I believe, with command squad. Yes. Try again. No. 1 guy dead. Then we've got the heavy stubber, so 3 shots for long range. Hitting twice, wounding 4s, just once. 5 up save. Nope. 6 up feel no pain. Nope. Another guy bites the dust. Then we got 1, 2, 3 in range autoguns, missing entirely. We got a seismic cannon that moved, but we are in rapid fire, so we get the 6 shots. So 5s to hit, just the 1. Wounding on 2s, no. Okay. Do get the 6 shots of the heavy stubber this time round, hitting on 4s, just 2. Wounding on 4s, just 1. No, 3s. So 2 would have still failed. No armor save. Feel no pain? Yes. And leader pistol hits on a 4. No. Auto pistol hits on a 3 from the Magus. Yes. And wounds on a 4. It does. No AP. 5 up. Nope. 6 up, feel no pain? No. And with that, it's over to the final. Cadian's turn. They're going to score 1 for 2. I don't think it's going to go very well. They need to score more than that, in which they're not going to get such luck. I think we're happy where we're 2, and no, we are going to move just to get mass rapid fire and get all the pistols in range. So it moved up. Let's open fire. We'll start with, I need to just say now if I'm going to split fire, because I can't split fire after I've wiped out a unit. Well, not split fire. So plasma gun, I didn't do an order. We will go for take cover this time around, improve our armor save. So on a 4+ save, which makes it a little bit better for tanking some hits. So 2 shots of the plasma gun hitting on 4s. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Las gun shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14 total. I can't count today apparently. And hitting on 4s. Ouch. A massive 2. Wounding on 4s. No. We got a bolt pistol hitting on a 4. No. We got grenade launcher, D3 shots. for 1, and we don't have 5, so it's just a 1. Hits on a 4, does. Wound on a 3, doesn't. I really should take what's rolled on the floor. 2 shots to the John Fed Order Gun. Nope. Plasma pistol from the captain. No. And I think, screw it, we're going to charge. Forward, men, for victory! So charging of a mighty 10. So onto our command squad. Let's do the awesome weapons first. So we got the power weapon, 3 attacks, hitting on 4s, just a 1. Strength 4, toughness 3, freeze, no. We got the power fist, 3 attacks, hits on 4s, just the once, wounds on 2s. Oh, come off it. And then 1, 2, 3 combat weapon attacks from the remaining command squad members. Hitting on 4s, wounding on 4s. Just a 1. After all that, nothing. And then we got all the close combat weapons from the remaining squad. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14. I think. No, just 7. Single attack each. Hitting on 4s, wounding on 4s. 1. 5 up save. No, we did kill somebody. Seismic cannon can go. Genius the cultists will fight back. So 3 attacks on the major stave. Hitting on 3s, all of them strength 5, so toughness 3, freeze. 2 at -1. So we're back to our 5 up. Made 1, failed 1, 6 up, feel no pain. Yes. Now we've got power weapon from the sergeant to the squad. Single attack hits on a 4. Does. Wounds on a 3. It does. -2 this time. So 4 up down to a 6 up armor. Yes. And then finally a single close combat weapon attack from the heavy stubber. Misses. With that, I don't see much point playing out the 4th and final turn. The Genies of the Cults have a clear victory. They're going to score 1 more point, putting them to 4. All the Cadians can do is score 1 point, putting them to 3. So with that, we'll head back to the magazine, take a look at our victory, what's in our next combat patrol, and that'll be it for these 2 issues. So there we have it. That's the battle over for issues 73 and 74, and unfortunately we got ourselves a cult victory. So let's take a look at our victory table. Genius of the Cult's victory. The imperial oppressors lie in ruins and their pathetic banners burn. This world is no longer held under the rule of tyrants. The ranks of the cult swell as new thralls are drawn to their cause. Nothing will stand in the way of the uprising for the 4-armed emperor. So there we go. Didn't go exactly to plan. We didn't manage to hold enough objectives to get that early lead. I think perhaps if I'd done move and gotten onto an objective early, made it a bit harder for the Genius of the Cults. Might have been different. Might replay this scenario at some point. But with that, let's see what's in our next 2 combat patrols. So we have another double bill. Issues 75 and 76 brings us parts 1 and 2 of the Field Ordnance Batteries. I don't know why it is really dark. I think it might be because my light is a bit too far away, so let's angle it. But yeah, we got 2 awesome big Field Ordnance Batteries to field in our Cadian force, and these are our patrol squads, believe it or not. So yeah, we can split these squads and then they can focus on different ends of the battlefield and help hold objectives. But all in all, a really great kit. I've already got the issues. They arrived yesterday, which was Friday the 20th. Yes. And yeah, looking forward to getting these guys built and painted. So we got paint updates looking at, I believe it's mostly orcs, I think, but well, I can't remember. It's been a while since I saw the video from Planet of the Dead. We have the latest chapter of Bonds of Honor, and we have a build and paint guides. We also have a new scenario to try them out, as well as the look at some of the humanity's heroes, as well as the Indomitus Crusade. So yeah, there we have it. Looking forward to those 2 issues. But that is it for the moment. All that's left for me to do then is to say thank you all very much for watching. I'm off to film the unboxing for the next delivery. Hope you found this video enjoyable. If so, drop me a comment down below and we'll have a good old friendly natter. So I will see you next time then for more Combat Patrol Carnage. Goodbye.